G'day guys, how are you? Okay, day 2 of the second voluntary fast I've been on anyway. And I'm starting at 105.7 kilos. And this fast is, I'll say at this stage, just going to be a lemon water fast. And, I might sort of add some fruit in there. We'll see how we go. Now, I'm here to tell you that everything you know about food, diet, is all wrong. Nutrition, it's absolutely all wrong. And I do apologise to some. It's pretty much bro science coming here. I don't have a lot of time. I love bro science. I don't have a lot of time for scientific studies where I've got to listen. I can just watch it. Yeah, okay, I'll get the drift. Okay, move on. But fuck, if I fuck this video up, ADHD, whatever the fuck they call it, it's a gift and a curse. But anyway, so if you're offended by what I say, there's always exceptions to the rule, because I'm just generally speaking, okay? And there's those out there that know a lot more, about this than me. But, what I'm coming at you here is my own theory that I've come to realise from my own recent experiences. Now, we're programmed in 2016 to have, breakfast, lunch and dinner. It's drilled home to us the importance of these meals, and heaven forbid if you don't have one of these meals. And we've all come across someone who hasn't eaten lunch, and it's all panic stations, and it's not because of their blood sugar levels, and it's just they're taken out of their comfort zone, and they just don't deal with it well. And I've always looked at that pathetic, not a survivor. But every fad diet, every diet advice that we're given, it's all bullshit. It's all driven by consumerism. And the latest problem that we have is this aesthetic issue. Everyone's working out, like everyone's training fucking like they're going to the Rio Olympics. Like fuck, what? I don't know why, So to do all this training, it's like that, that saying where you've got to go do all this shit to, buy things to impress people you don't like. With the sort of fitness and the bodybuilding scenes and all this sort of business, it's the same thing. You've got to eat all this shit to build this body up to impress people that you don't like, in order to help you get laid. Perhaps it gives, feeds the ego to a degree, this aesthetic look. But I come from an age, in my day, it was you looked how you looked, you're as tough as you were, like that was it. You did the best with what you had. But these days, if you're sort of not happy with, the way you look, people are just hell bent on, changing it. And I would say one thing, like I've never been like, say someone like with Freely's body, yeah, look, it looks attractive, and yeah, of course, but also it's not real. I would point that out. But I've never been attracted to, that skinny type of girl, and majority of the people I know would, agree with me. I think we've got a predisposition to look for a healthy looking girl, one that's going to survive the flood, famine, drought. And yeah, I think it's only, consumerism and people selling these fad diets that are presenting these, ridiculous body images that are, unattainable for a lot of people, And that's just my thoughts on it. So one of my things that I like doing, I don't know if is this wrong, but when I ride my bike or I'm walking and I come across a group of girls who are exercising in these groups, I think that, the personal trainers, I find these personal trainers just, predatory. on people's insecurities and their, body images, and, oh, you'll be good when you get there, don't worry, get, this, that, and the other. And look, at some point, like if you're fat like I am for certain health reasons, you've got to lose weight. But for these girls that are training, then this sort of optimal sort of health range, and they're just looking so hot and fantastic to me, I'll just say to them, don't worry, girls, you look good exactly how you are. Looking fantastic, girls. Be happy with who you are, So I always say something like that. Always gets a bit of a laugh, but, most of the time. But, yeah, it's also one of the reasons why we've got this, disassociation as to, what and how we should be eating. If you're going to this Raw Till 4 bike festival, like I hear a lot of these, guys going, oh, I get a bit fat, after I've done my, cycling. Oh, I would have thought I'd lose. Well, you've just fucking probably consumed so much sugar and so much, you've carved the fuck up so much for some silly fucking bike ride, like, what's the point, Like, I just don't understand it. And yeah, we can all, look for those endorphins, to be released. But, cycling isn't the only way to do that, And look, I'm all for, cycling, this, that, and the other. But, it just gets to a point where, you're not in the Tour de France. If you're looking to cycle to lose weight, reduce your calorie intake. Burn some calories off. It's calories in, calories out. Like, you can't be sold on any pseudoscience that suggests anything but, And it's and the body also has an ability to adapt to a particular diet. The body's an amazing, computer. Like, you look at someone like Harley. He's just cranking so much sugar into his, diet that his body has adapted, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean that that's the optimal diet, Like, yeah, so people are carving up and loading up if they're in the Tour de France, but if you're in the, yeah, like, yeah, if you're not, like, you don't need that much. And I know what that sort of, bonking is and things like that. And it only takes a small lolly or something like that to get you through. You're not an Olympic athlete. But anyway, probably getting a bit diverted there. Now, we've understood that to get an insight about the natural human diet we evolved over millions of years to eat, we only have to look at how monkeys and